Hi, everybody. Sal from the Democrat and Chronicle, and I'm with Leo Roth, and we are live at One Bills Drive today, where the Bills absolutely smoked the San Francisco 49ers 45-16. Leo, in a game that, you know, if you're a playoff team or you think you're a playoff team, you've won 3 in a row coming in. They're not very good. You got to lock that game down, and I thought the Bills did a very impressive job of doing that today.
Yeah, well, we had a game at halftime, and we had a game early in the third. The teams were trading punts, going back and forth. I think each team had 3 punts in a row. 49ers are driving. Still a close game, and Chip Kelly, the offensive guru, decides to go dive his running back into the line twice on 3rd and 1 and 4th and 1. And that turned the game. And then the Bills responded with 4 TDs in a row.
Yeah, it's unbelievable to me, these NFL teams. He had just a few plays before that went empty backfield, 4 or 5 wide, whatever it was, and Kaepernick ran for 29 yards. Why it's so difficult on 4th and 1 for NFL coaches to think like that is beyond me. But you're right. That was a huge part of the game. And then Taylor, finally, I thought Tyrod Taylor had another one of those days where he just makes you pull your hair out. But on that turnover on downs, they went boom, boom. He threw a pass to O'Leary and then a beautiful laser to Hunter. That was a touchdown that really kind of put the game in the Bills' control for good. So good for him.
That might have been one of Tyrod's best throws, easily one of his best throws of his short career here. The ball just took off. It was one of these zoop and perfectly thrown.
Downwind, which helped.
Yeah, and it just dropped in a perfect bucket. And they did, the stats got a little out of hand. But the most telling, of course, is that they knew this is the 31st run defense. They wanted to run the ball, and they ran it great. I mean, 312 yards, 44 attempts, I think. And, hey, player of the game again, Shady McCoy.
Yeah.
He is the offense. It's running through him right now. He's the franchise. He's being the franchise back they brought in here and paid all that money. And he's, I gotta say, McCoy is winning over his critics.
Yeah, he really is. It's 4 in a row for the Bills. They go down to Miami next week to play a team that just beat the Steelers today. So a game that looked like kind of a walkover next week. It's a division game. Will surely be a tough test for the Bills. But this team right now is on a roll. They've turned their season around. And this afternoon, 45-16 over San Francisco. As impressive as the Bills have looked all year. For Leo Roth, I am Sal and we will talk to you next week live from Miami. Have a great week.